work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First down, Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Gets around him, and yet again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise.
So I probably should have said that while you were broadcasting, man.
Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. He's got room at the 30. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes.
Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Prater on to add the extra point.
Motherfucker.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Rocks the Ravens. Rocks Cardinals on the Ravens.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
1, 2. Oh, wait.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Hey, who do we appreciate? Fuck you.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
He tripping, dog. He tripping. Tripping for real.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Nope, I generally like to speak and have people speak with me. And
you ask too much.
What I know, right?
You ask for somebody that doesn't speak a lot to speak.
They go play.
That's hilarious, because I'm usually the one who doesn't speak a lot.
You speak all the time.
On PlayStation.
It's Rashad Bateman. And they work this well field across the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
As a general rule,
yeah, I heard you. Go to bed.
Like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he said
it's bedtime, dumbass.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the
dumbass.
move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Go to bed.
Off the play fake to Dobbins.
Yeah, I am.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Dear Joe.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet down. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
So,
I think what I was going to say is they came out of you.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and
you're about to make a fat boy hard.
So, I like the ones with the pretzels in them.
If you take 5,
I grabbed 2 of them.
They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far.
Pack, but like
this
one
is
individual, but I grabbed 2 of them. And I put them in the freezer because I like fucking...
Frozen. It is like little ice cream treats.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of bounds,
and the fat bastards downstairs done literally ate them all, didn't they?
No,
well, we've seen Jackson have success in the first half running the football. And
he told me that the movie was over and told me to put on painting, and Gio flipped out
How
about
do they
it.
contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy
yeah, so on the walk home from school, James was telling Justice how he stole one of the Reese's cups out of the freezer and need it.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this is like, no, I didn't.
Answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Except Daddy's going to protect you because it was his trait that was stolen.
Therefore,
it's time to kill a bitch.
That's complete to the fullback Ricard. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice
one
drive.
few things that you guys like.
Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing
game. Oh, by the way, did you open up your ice cream last night?
Consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too.
Okay.
That makes things really difficult.
Sorry, I didn't remember you saying that.
This is caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Is it?
Come down, fat boy.
Oh, that's the name of the show. Is it Cake?
Oh yeah, that shit.
This is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Crack. There's my tool.
Can't pick a fucking play in time.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Cut it out!
The touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score.
Fucker.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Oh. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Pick off my screen.
Don't have water downstairs.
From 8 yards
The way he did that.
the Ravens have moved out in front.
Ryan went right out the window. Smacked right into the gutter, bro.
Okay, we need to double check
Just little fucking.
Oh. Good stats, but what
Harder?
I've got
The
is
fuck?
5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they get a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
Still got to get up from that
They're
motherfucker.
really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
I picked him off on one last night.
Very soon. Not much of it.
Bueno, señor. Bueno.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Last night I was playing against random.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the
45,
Cardinal
50-yard
offense.
line. I
For
had
this
a lane.
offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Did that register now?
45. That'll wind up a gain of 27
what I just said
on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Come on, get the fuck
Quick
out.
throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Yes.
No. Maybe?
What?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Murray now on first down.
Because Giovanni's messing with it.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Listen for the week.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. James Conner in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson on the move to his left.
Jesus, wide the fuck open.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And beyond the 20, but not by.
Wow, we have an identical completion ratio percentage. I unlocked the group ambassador badge in fantasy football advice. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
What the fucking shocker?
Much, in fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh, what'd you do to it? Where you been sticking it?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins.
Exactly.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's like you remember where you
in the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that would be incomplete. So no problem moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Come on, guys.
Freeze the top.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed.
You'll learn one day, won't you, now, you dumb bitch?
Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to
you're fucking dark.
He'll buy some time.
Oh my God!
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Whatever the discussions on this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half. Just being torn
We're normal. Isaiah's over there sickening.
Microsoft Surface tablets,
that
because
is
none of it is working.
Exactly.
Really locked
it's like they're permanently stuck on their fucking puppy dog.
23-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
But we're also not
going to that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they
booty hole that falls on the floor.
Pretty good about what they did. Then they
got the game
out of it. He's a tough
she has nothing as bad as
that. That one a first down pickup of 8. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now Jackson out to his left.
Go back. He's running towards that way.
He is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yep.
She barely gets to every.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So when you get random rooms that
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
She can handle it. She has nothing else to do. She has that shit on to everybody else.
They start with a give to Connor.
What the fuck?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
You gotta figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it.
An RPO is always going
they
to
just
be
aren't
a run.
there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's able to get out to the 32 down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And he drops it incomplete.
Every single fucking time I go to catch the ball before you
trying to figure out some
jump to catch
strategy
it.
to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room.
Like
He's trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Square or X,
play number 7 on the drive.
it'll catch it too.
To
Has a
throw,
triangle.
it's Murray being chased
It'll
out
do like
left.
a different type of catch.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Finding Green complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
That's the fucking
They'll
truck.
wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, Where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation.
The only thing I had no control over was the one fumble.
That sends a message to the other
Everything
side.
else my fault.
We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
This is your fault.
Prater
I mean, you
for
chose
the
the
extra
wrong.
point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Middle with him. My buddy Cameron, he fucking has on his bench he kept Trey Lance.
Following the made field goal.
Trey Lance, he broke his ankle. He was done for the season.
Ball back looking
This one taken just inside
I
the
was
10.
like, you know, Trey Lance was done for the season, right? He's like,
It's a pretty good
I
return
was like,
here.
oh,
So
I
get
wasn't
this
sure
out to
why
the
he kept him on his bench. He's like, I'm looking for another one as this week. I was like, yeah, but he's another quarterback. So bye week.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
So he kept.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's why I'm looking for another one. So I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't get another one. You're not. Your bye week's not until like week 12.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Maybe even late, or like later. Well, depends on who your quarterback is.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, shit. Doing a fucking team crowd, man.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
See him lay out with his arm fucking, he looks like a chalk fucking logo.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Murray. This will be swung out here for counter. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
Oh, my.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable
if you would have thought it
on
was weird.
fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now.
Oh, he sure did.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Tiny nuts.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly...
intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 67 yards. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And that
Dude,
was
why does he keep throwing it to the left or to the right?
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted,
his route was out to the right, and
they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
The R1 guy.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure that forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Oh, excuse me.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Play action. It's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Jackson on first down. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Well, if you ever want to pass like a certain person, if you're doing like 4th Street,
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Press
and this one was
R3,
over a while ago as they just
right
held
analog,
on to that
like
big lead.
You press triangle, and it's a hot route. You can select a person, you can put them on a certain route. Or
Tucker now
like
to kick it away
route,
following the touchdown.
Yeah.
Like you can make a guy go underneath, so then you
fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Analog 6 select. So which way you want to?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Green. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contour, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Murray now on first down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Another
throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Cards are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Murray steps away. There he goes left side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Rolling to his right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Really?
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
No, but you can see the fucking...
That's fine. You know, diving into the end zone got dirty.
I'll make you dirty, big boy.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.
And more passing yards for
the industry.
Rocky fucking has some good rushing this time.
Of the NFL on EA
Little Kyler.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Most passing yards
between the two of us is like what? Over 1,000? 56. That's 900. Also 900.
We're almost 500 apiece. I had 7 touchdowns. Good call.